इटली दौरे के दौरान पीएम मोदी ने जॉर्जिया मेलोनी से कई मुद्दों पर चर्चा की। इनमें से एक मुद्दा उच्च शिक्षा से भी जुड़ा था, जिसे लेकर हमारे चैनल हेड ब्रजमोहन सिंह रघुवंशी ने इटली के वरिष्ठ प्रोफेसर जिव्सपी से खास बातचीत की और इस चर्चा में भारत और इटली के एजुकेशन सिस्टम को लेकर क्या कुछ चर्चा हुई वो आपको सुनाते हैं।
तो जैसा आपने देखा, कल आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने यहाँ पे तमाम मुद्दों पे इटली की प्रधानमंत्री जॉर्जिया जी के साथ बैठक की, जिसमें उन्होंने एक बड़ा मुद्दा खासतौर से रखा हायर एजुकेशन को लेकर के कि आगे चल के भारत और इटली में किस प्रकार से उच्च शिक्षा को लेकर क्या आगे प्रोग्रेस हो सकती है, उसमें क्या आगे और बेहतरीन काम हो सकता है, उसको लेकर उन्होंने बातचीत की। और इसी विषय को लेकर के हमारे साथ मौजूद है यहाँ के एक वरिष्ठ प्रोफेसर यूनिवर्सिटी के। वी हैव अ वेरी सीनियर प्रोफेसर ओवर हियर, and he will talk about the education system of Italy and how the Italy government may be beneficiary and the education system would be beneficiary for the students of India also. So welcome to our channel. We are the Sadhana group of India, and so yesterday we saw there was a bilateral meeting with the Honorable Prime Minister of Italy as well as the Honorable Prime Minister of India, and in the discussions it was been the points which was discussed. Higher education was also one of the points between Italy government and as well as Indian government. So how do you consider the educational valuation will be, and how together education system will be much better as compared before, and what would be the educational please tell me something about the educational system of Italy first of all, and how it will be good for India if the students of India come for the education in Italy.
Thank you very much for your invitation for this interview. Yes, I am a professor in international law, and in this moment is very important my subject, in particular at G7. No, I see I see, for example, Meloni and your Prime Minister or President. I'm sorry, President or Prime Minister? Prime Minister, sorry, Modi, as a they have a good, they have had a good talk and about the good relationships between India and Italy at all levels. For example, levels cultural, economic, and so on. But in my opinion, it's very important in this moment about my subject, the international law. You know. In this moment, Russia against Ukraine, with his attitude, has violated the international law, the Charter of the United Nations. No, but I think yes, it is necessary the role of international law, but overall. The presence of some governments, in particular India. In my opinion, your country can be or can have a good role for finding one solution in the crisis, for example, between Ukraine and Russia. Also in Middle East, for example, because your country is a big country, and is, in my opinion, one of the first actors around the world, like China, like Japan, like United States. And I am Italian, and I like the presence of your Prime Minister here in Italy, in my region, Apulian region. This is very, very amazing, in my opinion. And the meeting between Prime Minister Meloni and your Modi has the opportunity that the importance, the presence of your country around the world, like first actors. Sorry, together other actors. Okay, and this is my opinion.
So education, how could you consider the educationally, because in Ukraine, as you had, you're talking about Ukraine also, because when the Ukraine war was being done, so many of the students of Indian students were being called from there. So definitely education matters a lot. And in India, many students all over the country, they go abroad, they come abroad over for studies. So how do you take as an Italian education collaborating with the Indian education system? And how would you see if Indian students coming to the to Italy for education. How do you take it as it?
Yes, in my opinion, it's very important the relationship about the culture, no, in particular culture, between my countries, my university, and your university, for example, no. And I know that I have some Indian student that follow my lessons, no, of international. This is very important. And sometimes during my lessons, my teaching, I take some, I hold some example, the role of the India in the context of Europe, in the context in other parts of the world. But the presence, I repeat, of your President Modi is very important, in particular at the level, the University Italian and the University of India. I believe in the cooperation between India and my country, Italy. You know, we have many persons from India, students not only work here for the Italian economy, but also for the economy of Europe. And then this is important, that the good cooperation with Italy, because Italy is a part of the European Union, and the culture, for example, of your country is very important, not only for us, or for me, no, like professor of international law, but also for other countries of the European Union. So we can fight against any discrimination, okay? Any discrimination.
थैंक यू सर टॉकिंग टू अस सर.
Not at all, thank you.
तो ये थे हमारे साथ प्रोफेसर यहाँ के, और जिन्होंने बताया कि आने वाले समय पे किस प्रकार से हिंदुस्तान और इटली के रिश्ते और बेहतर होंगे, खासतौर से शिक्षा के क्षेत्र में. हाँ, साथ ही इन्होंने यूक्रेन वॉर को लेकर के एक इंटरनेशनल लॉ बनाने की बात कही, क्योंकि आप देख सकते हैं कि यहाँ पे यूक्रेनियन राष्ट्रपति मौजूद थे, तो कहीं ना कहीं पूरे विश्व G7 के सदस्यों के अलावा जो दूसरे देश जो यहाँ